Most people think the ocean is just one vast body of water, but beneath the surface are 5 complete Sunlight Zone. Our journey begins in the Sunlight Zone. This is the uppermost layer of the ocean, stretching from the surface down to about 200 meters. It may seem ordinary compared to the strange creatures waiting below, but this is where nearly all life in the ocean begins. Sunlight penetrates the water here, allowing microscopic plants known as phytoplankton to grow. These tiny organisms form the foundation of the entire marine food web. Without them, much of the ocean would be lifeless. The Sunlight Zone is a world filled with color and movement. Coral reefs flourish beneath the waves, creating vast underwater cities that shelter thousands of species. Sea turtles glide effortlessly through the clear water. Schools of fish move as one giant organism, constantly shifting and changing shape. Even powerful predators patrol these waters. Reef sharks silently cruise through the blue, searching for opportunities among the endless activity. Although this layer covers only a small fraction of the ocean's total depth, it contains the overwhelming majority of marine life. It is the ocean's most productive world, but the deeper we descend, the more sunlight fades. The bright colors begin to disappear. The water grows dark, and below us lies a place where daylight can no longer reach. The Twilight Zone awaits. We've only explored the ocean's uppermost world, but beneath it lies a place where sunlight begins to disappear. A realm suspended between day and night. The Twilight Zone. Suspended between light and darkness, strange creatures drift through the blue, moving slowly, conserving every bit of energy. Many creatures here have enormous eyes. Every remaining photon of sunlight is precious. Squid are among the most successful hunters in the ocean, and many species thrive in the dim waters of the Twilight Zone. Some species have developed their own solution. They create light themselves. As we descend below 200 meters, the ocean begins to change. Sunlight still reaches this depth, but only barely. Colors start to disappear until almost everything becomes shades of blue. This is the Twilight Zone. Every night, billions of lanternfish begin a remarkable journey, rising toward the surface under the cover of darkness before sunrise. They return to the depths once again. But below 1,000 meters, sunlight finally disappears. Ahead lies a world of permanent darkness. We've only explored the ocean's uppermost world, but beneath it lies a place where sunlight begins to disappear. A realm suspended between day and night. The Midnight Zone. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight finally disappears. This is the Midnight Zone, a world of permanent darkness. Here, day and night no longer exist. The ocean is dark every hour of every day. Yet the darkness is not empty. All around us, living creatures create their own light. This phenomenon is known as bioluminescence, nature's version of electricity. Few animals symbolize the deep sea more than the anglerfish. Its glowing lure acts like a living fishing rod, attracting prey in the darkness. And then there is the goblin shark, sometimes called a living fossil. A species that has survived for more than 100 million years. Meet the dragonfish, a predator armed with transparent teeth and a mouth designed for ambush. Most of the Midnight Zone remains unexplored. Vast regions have never been seen by human eyes. Yet, even here, we have not reached the ocean floor. Far below us lies another world, the Abyss. We've left behind the hunters of the Midnight Zone, but the descent continues. Not far below, the ocean floor finally begins to appear. Welcome to the Abyss. The Abyss Zone. At depths between 4,000 and 6,000 meters, we arrive at the Abyssal Zone, a world so remote that it remains one of the least explored environments on Earth. Unlike the Midnight Zone above, there are no coral reefs here. No forests of kelp. No sunlight, just endless darkness stretching across the seafloor. The landscape may seem empty, but appearances can be deceiving. Everything that lives here depends on a slow rain of organic material drifting down from the worlds above. Marine scientists call it marine snow. Some animals have adapted to wait patiently for these rare meals, like the giant isopod, a distant relative of the pill bug, transformed into a deep-sea giant. Others spend their lives slowly searching the seafloor, feeding on whatever settles from above. Nothing is wasted in the Abyss. Even the smallest scraps are quickly claimed. Survival here depends on efficiency. Yet even the Abyss is not the deepest part of the ocean. Ahead lies a realm hidden within enormous trenches. A place deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The Hadal Zone. We've reached the ocean floor, but our journey is not over. Hidden within massive trenches lies the deepest realm on Earth. Beyond 6,000 meters, the seafloor breaks apart, forming enormous trenches that plunge into the earth. This is the Hadal Zone, the deepest part of the ocean. Some of these trenches are so deep that Mount Everest could fit inside them and still remain underwater. The pressure here is almost unimaginable, more than 1,000 times greater than at the surface. Enough to crush most forms of life instantly. Yet life exists here, against all odds. One of the most remarkable residents is the snailfish, a creature found deeper than any other fish on Earth, thriving where few vertebrates can survive. Tiny crustaceans, known as amphipods, roam these trenches, feeding on anything that reaches the bottom, in a place where food is incredibly scarce. The most famous of these trenches is the Mariana Trench, home to Challenger Deep, the deepest known point in Earth's oceans. From sunlit coral reefs to the deepest trenches on Earth, we've crossed 5 completely different worlds, all hidden beneath a single ocean. The ocean still holds countless mysteries waiting to be explored. Which zone fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you'd like to continue exploring the hidden worlds of the deep, consider subscribing to Dark Ocean. Our next descent begins soon.